So, no, fairy tales can come true, and I'm living proof. And I'm talking about those Disney kind of fairy tales where everybody is happy, joyous, and free, and they get the bride or they get the groom. It can happen that you have that wonderful life. I'm telling you, I am proof. And it's all about the way you're living your life and who you're living it for. For me, I have cancer and there's no cure, but I still feel like I'm living a fantasy life, a make-believe life, because I'm happy. I have a wife, I have a family, I have an income coming in. I get to do what I want here on YouTube. I feel like my fairy tale has come true, and you can have that too. All you got to do is, it's a state of mind. Are you happy, joyous, and free? If you're not, it's because you don't want to be. You're putting the block on you. I'm telling you, it does come true. The Cinderella does get the Prince Charming, but you've got to make it happen for yourself. It's not going to happen unless you put in the action. Look at a lot of these influencers. They're making theirs come true, and I'm making mine come true, and you can too. And it's all about, first is about stop whining and complaining and get busy in action. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? So have a plan. I want to be this. I want to be happy. I want to be joyous. I want to make a lot of money. I want a family, whatever it is, and then take action. Because if you don't take action, your fairy tale's never going to come true. But please join this community, because we're all about being 99% happier than the rest of the world. So you can have it. I'm telling you, it's not that you've got to name it, claim it, and then put the action in there. So how do you do that? First, start writing down your goal. I want to be happy. I want to be married. I want a relationship with this person. And then get busy doing it. Because I'm telling you, if you sit around on the couch watching football or reruns of Law and Order, you're making their dreams come true. See, because that football player, you're watching him, and that was his dream, to make people watch him on TV and do all that. Well, now it's your turn to make your dreams come true. So if you want a career in sports, well, get busy working out, exercising, doing the things you need to. If you want a career in writing a book, start writing. The first page ain't going to write itself, but it takes action, and it's all about state of mind too. I don't have a big fancy house, but I don't need a big fancy house. I have a house that's paid for. And why? Because of God and a God box. And if you want to know about that, watch one of the other videos. But fairy tales do come true. And I can't stress that enough. So if you're whining and complaining about what a miserable life you have, you know whose fault it is? Yours. I have friends who have lost two kids to overdosing, and yet they live a fairy tale life. They're happy, they're married, clean and sober for 40 years. They help others. We get together, have lunch, and enjoy and laugh. So what's your excuse? Because I have terminal cancer and I'm still happy, joyous, and free, because there's going to be a cure. I know one day there's going to be a cure. So I don't sweat it. And my job is, God says, is to help people to do amazing things. And you are that person. So that amazing things, first of all, you start with writing it down. What it is you want. Write 3 things. I want this kind of life. I want this kind of job. I want this kind of significant other. And then you put it into action. It's not that difficult. So keep it up. Write it down first, and then get busy doing it. Get busy living or get busy dying, I say. And if you're just sitting around on the couch doing nothing, then it's not going to happen. So you have to put this in your fantasy life, your fairy tale life. You have to put in the work. It's not just going to happen. And maybe it will. Some things did just happen. The cars that I have, people came to me and said, hey, I have this car for sale. And they gave me a great, great price. I wasn't even out searching for it. One of the cars they said, hey, you need a car? I got this car for sale. And it's been 4 years now since I've had it. It works fine. It's great. It's all a state of mind. You can be happy or you can be miserable, and the choice is yours. So get busy living. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless you.